All right, y'all. We have Lovey here, and she just finished her Leads and Sales Accelerator experience. And it was just such a pleasure having you throughout this entire process. And can you just give everybody a gist and an idea of like, where were you when you first jumped in? Like, what was the reason you jumped in? What were some of the frustrations and challenges you had?
Well, Matt, the biggest frustration for me is I knew what I wanted to do. I had the vision in my head, and it was all about getting it out of my mind, getting it on paper, getting it on my computer, getting a roadmap, getting a picture, and knowing where that vision needed to go, where it was going to lead to. And working with you, I felt like, wow, okay, I can do this. It kind of gave me the motivation that I can do this. So my frustration was getting unstuck.
You're speaking everybody's language, right? Any of you out there have had that thing where you get stuck in your head, right? And if you get stuck in your head, you're dead. Let's be honest. You have to get out of it and get moving forwards, and that's what's going to allow us to get the results that we want. And you did that just by saying, "Let's go, let's jump into this, and let's start building some stuff out." Because a lot of people are visual learners, and you created this, and it gave you more confidence, and it's going to give your clients more confidence as well. So what were some of the cool parts about the experience? What were some of the things, how did you enjoy the experience?
Well, I definitely love the psychology aspect to start with, the mindset. Um, it breaking it down, learning what is kind of my self-sabotage, what does keep me from, as that picture you have, jumping and taking that leap.
Mm.
What was my fear of jumping and taking that leap? And part of that was validation. And so those were some of my biggest fears. I felt like I didn't have time to lose or waste making the wrong decision. But like you mentioned, it's whether you're using your double dare analogy, you just got to get in and have progress, get going. It's going to be messy, but that's okay. It can be fine
Yeah.
down the road. You just got to go.
I couldn't agree more. And it's like the people that are successful are taking that imperfect action, right? And when we get caught up in our mental constructs of like it has to be perfect before I launch it, then we're just wasting time. And the thing is, the people that need you are waiting for it, right? So where are you now, Lovey? What are some of the results and pieces of this? What are some of the big ahas that you got from this experience?
The very first thing I want to say is you helped give me my confidence to actually take that jump, which is really important to me because that was my biggest hangup, was just got to go and do it. You're on the right track. You have the knowledge, you have the drive, you now have the tools. You've given me the tools that I can do this. And you're right there and as a partner, you know, um, to show me that it's okay. You're not going to do, you can do this. Just got to take that leap of faith. So I have that confidence to go, and I know I can do it. And even if it's not perfect, it's going to continue to gain traction. I just got to get out of the mud.
I
Otherwise, the
absolutely
wheels are
love
going to
that.
be spinning. So
Yeah. Yeah. I totally picture that for a lot of people. I know this was the way that I was. It's kind of like those cars when they're doing a donut and they're going around in a circle and the wheels are spinning and they're causing all of this dust and it's kicking up, but it's not going anywhere. So it's like if we can start to move forwards in the confidence, and I think the confidence is one of the biggest things, in confidence that I can do this, I can fulfill, I can help, I can serve, and I can lead people to get them the results that they're looking for. And I can't wait to see what you do with all this. So thank you so much for doing this today.
no, Matt, thank you so much. The other thing that kind of initiated that was like your I am statements, who I
Mm.
am, and kind of identifying these things. You know what? I am worthy of my biggest dreams. I am capable of doing this and conquering what I want.
Yeah.
And another thing we did in your program is you gave us the pieces to build our engine. So I feel
Mm.
like my engine is built and I'm ready now to just take off.
I love it. And that's so powerful because whether people are trying to do organic traffic or paid traffic, it doesn't matter. You have to have an engine in the car, right?
Yeah.
So That's the biggest thing. And I think a lot of people are, spraying and praying and throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping it's going to stick, but they don't have the foundations built. And that's the biggest part of accelerating your leads and sales, folks. So I love that, from Lovey's mouth to your ears, y'all. That's how it works. So thank you.